The Philly cheesesteak is arguably the most debated American sandwich.
A hamburger might have a million variations, but Philly cheesesteaks have rules. Philadelphia might be the city of brotherly love, but they'll jump off in your you-know-what if you try to put a twist on their namesake sandwich. Some cheesesteak cork sniffers geographically gatekeep, saying you can only get a proper Philly cheesesteak back east. I say,
forget about it.
So what are the rules of a Philly cheesesteak? It's a sandwich made with thinly sliced ribeye cooked on a griddle and served on a long Italian hoagie roll. It's commonly topped with melted cheese, traditionally Cheese Whiz, provolone, or American cheese, and often includes sauteed onions. Some variations add peppers, mushrooms, and other toppings, though the cork sniffers say just meat, cheese, and onions.
So who makes the best Philly cheesesteak in the Vancouver, Portland area?
We went to all the highest regarded eateries known for the best Philly handheld.
I was going to a place about every other week. That's one thing to try these sandwiches like that, but your mind's eye shifts. But when you have them like the same day or like the next day, all these ones, then also you get a real sense of it. But who does that? Nobody does that thing, only somebody who's doing a review. I could use a little more flavor. The bread is huge. I like that the Cheese Whiz on this one isn't as overpowering. I kind of wish there was just a little bit more meat in it though. There's still a little bit of that hamburger helper sort of combination of flavors, which is, maybe I'm just not as big of a Cheese Whiz fan. Wow. That's pretty amazing. I think so, just the right amount of saltiness, the right amount of caramelization on the onion. Yeah, it's good. Look how the bread isn't very thick. I like that. I like that it's letting the meat be the hero of this story, and the bread is there, but it's a supporting character. Oh, nice. The ratio of bread to meat is really good.
So how did they compare? First off, I have to say that all the places we tried were really good. A lot of places serve Philly cheesesteaks, but the 11 on our list are the best ones in VanPort. We started off ordering the cheesesteaks with Cheese Whiz, but some places don't offer Cheese Whiz, so we went with American. I discovered that I prefer the American cheese, so we revisited the better restaurants 2 and 3 times to make sure that we got it right. Okay, here's the top 3. Third place goes to Flatliners. I didn't see this coming. They used to be a truck on 4th Plain in Vancouver, and I had had a fantastic Philly cheesesteak from them. But about a year ago, they vanished without a trace and fell off my radar. Recently, I learned they relocated to the Gresham food carts. In creating this video, I felt we had the list of Philly cheesesteak joints already set. But I kept having that nagging thought, what about Flatliners? But that location is pushing the limit of our VanPort territory. But we had to revisit them to discover how they stacked up. We're glad we did, since their sandwich is one of the best we tried. They ship in Amoroso rolls and Hellman's mayo from back east to serve the most authentic cheesesteak possible. Second place goes to Philly Bilmo's. They've been making excellent cheesesteaks for 25 years. They've got it down. The steak is excellent. The texture and flavor is on point. Really good meat to bread ratio. All that in an imported Philly Amoroso roll is a winning combo. First place goes to The Block. Their sandwich is piping hot and delicious. They source their rolls locally, but the steak is brought in from back east. The block has very few options for toppings. No Cheese Whiz, no jalapenos, but the end result is fabulous, and it's our favorite.
Dang, that's a great combo. I think this is one of the best ones.
Well, there you have it, the ultimate Philly cheesesteak review. Check out our website to find out our thoughts about the others on the list. Subscribe to learn about more great eateries and craft cocktail bars. I'm Michael Key for VanPort Insider. Thanks for watching.